Oink, oink. Moist. I like to make myself believe that someone's paychecks are my own. Moist. Oink, oink. Moist. 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 I cannot find anything to throw at myself. Hello, Joe. How are you? Oink, oink. Hello, Cloud Kicker and Joe. Lost a me bag. Oink, oink. Moist. What is today's date? 9/18. 9/18. 2023. I am working on getting my paycheck from Javier. Javier finally gave me his paycheck. See, everybody? It's Javier's check. $3.02. Now I'm no longer depressed. Whoa! I should frame it. Moist. I should highlight. I should highlight it. Javier's check, absolutely. Pancakes. Moist. Wheat. An oink oink here and an oink oink there. Oink oink everywhere. Oink. Moist. Moist. Joe, what did you have to eat today? You just had pumpkin soup? No chocolate today? No cookies? No crayons? Moist. 1, 2, kick out. Pumpkin soup. I have actually never heard of pumpkin soup. I've heard of pumpkin pie, obviously. I've heard of pumpkin spice something or other. Heard of pumpkin pie shakes. Orange. Oh, hey, look, it's the Cheeto liquor. Cheetos. Orange is awesome. Cheetos are awesome. It's the one and only Cheeto liquor. Moist cloud. Wheat. And show. I don't want to work. I just want to play on my mug all day. Hey, that's not how it goes. It goes like this. I don't want to work. I just want to bang on my mug all day. Wheat. Cloud kicker. Cheeto liquor. If that doesn't rhyme, then I don't know what does. Shaw. Moist. Moisto lost a me bag. Josephine Potter. Because she doesn't want to wait for her lunch to be over. Jo wonders what her bird tastes like, but she will never find out because she loves her bird so much. So moist. 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 Wheat. Wheat liquor. Wheat kicker. Shalostomy bag. Shalawaka. Slowaka. Moist. Absolutely. Bird is the word. Moist. Wheat. Wheat. Oh, McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. An oink oink here and an oink oink there. Everywhere's an oink. Moist vertibula. My vertibula is inflamed. I have vertibularitis. Moist cream. Moist bulbous. I still have not found that Wheatizard of Shaw's poster. Wheat. Some wheat over the shawbow, way up high, where LOLs melt with XD drops, high above the lousy tops. That's where you find Shaw. I just spent $100 on Tamu. Oh, nice. Oh, hey, look, it's C4T. I just got a check from somebody. C4T. Look, it's Javier's check. I finally got it. It's $3.02. I can't believe it. It finally happened. Moist weed. An oink oink here, and an oink oink there, and an oink oink in my underwear. Shaw. I think I had another story to read. It's not there. I don't know where I put it. I offered you my whole paycheck. I offered you my whole paycheck because you were suicidal and depressed, Chip, and I was a minor at the time, and that is not okay. Oh my god. Oh man. Some people. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Oink oink. Do I have my story right here? Ooh, I do. All right. Is everyone ready for story time? I sure am. Ooh. I am ready for story time. I was just 2 hours old and snuggled warmly in my bassinet while there was fried chicken and tossed salad auras emanating from the hospital cafeteria when my mother picked me up as if I were going to pee on her and whispered into my cute little pink ears, "God says I have to love you, but you are the ugliest little maggot I have ever seen. Your father showed up 30 minutes ago, saw your face, pointed, laughed, and with the he pointed, laughed with the doctor, divorced me, and left. He also saw me kissing Nurse Joy down the hall. I will never drive stick again after seeing you, and I won't ever be able to fake the words, 'I love you, son.' You see, son, you don't have a face a mother could love, but if there's a God, let him bless that little face of yours and your ugly little heart." And when Luciphine stopped talking, I watched her leave as she held her middle finger up as if the sun was setting, and I slept like a little baby. Oh, hello, homeless in America. All right. Moist. You can tell I have mommy issues. It was a funny one. It was a great one. I have to put that. I have to turn that into one of my laminated posters. I have to turn that story into one of these. Oink. Ooh, suck my taco. There's another story in here I haven't read on YouTube in a long time. I think it's called We Were Moaning. Oh, hey, look, it's Angel Cake. Or Angel K. Hello, Angel. I, I got my check finally from Javier, even though you weren't here for it yesterday. Crusty and moist. Where is my story? Oh, hey, look, this is a beautiful picture of me. Rice Krispie chocolate syrup head. Ooh, look at this guy. Isn't he so hot? Oh, and look, it's a Chip Butty. Ooh, and Dorito face. I've been framed and then laminated. Ooh, I've been kissed by a rose. Ooh, there's my story. Angel K is awesome. Let me give her a tool. She is going to be a tool here. Moist. Oh no, that's not good. Yikes. We were not moaning, we were crying. Once upon a time, in a land where there were no comedians working fast food, there were these two individuals slaving away between the kitchen and the front end. One of them was a self-promoted shift leader, that would be me, and the other one was a glorified breakfast supervisor, which was a defunct position, so they recognized him as a real shift supervisor. That is beside the point, though, because this one time during lunch rush and all throughout the day, these two stepped up to the plate and created laughter and annoyance of obnoxious humor and sound effects throughout the day, which led to laughter and anger as these two individuals just couldn't help themselves. Every order was a cry for help, a sound effect that customer after customer may have heard through the drive-through headset. Of course, or whenever we observed an open window opportunity, noises emanating from the kitchen so no one could see where the sounds were coming from, or in someone's case, being up front and all, maybe they could see his portion of the effects, though it's doubtful because he got quiet quickly when observed by customers. Although the other guy, myself, wouldn't shut up in the kitchen, thus embarrassing a few people up front, through no fault of his own, of course. Moaning sounds just seemed to commence throughout the day, and then suddenly it was announced the DM was coming to sit in the lobby and observe the next day's lunch rush. The next day during lunch rush, she was in the lobby, but they didn't really know exactly why she was there. They just assumed it was because she was called about uh, their absolutely obnoxious and warranted behaviors. So, while she was there, they were able to meet up briefly throughout the lunch rush to decide how they were going to play this off. In the end, they decided if they were going to get talked to, that they were just going to go with we were not moaning, we were crying aloud because we weren't getting our breaks and we were hungry. By the time the lunch rush ended, her visit was coming to an end, and it was revealed the person she was waiting for did not show up, and so their obnoxious behavior from that day before just seemed to have went unnoticed, and red alert status went back down to a yellow alert status. DM was still on site, and that's why it remained at a yellow. And some slight obnoxious behavior then commenced forthwith, but only on a slight level to gauge where she was and what her mood was in at that point. After having a near full day of professional behavior that was on point to a successful day of rudimentary burger business, in accordance to how fast food team members are supposed to behave, even with the micro meetups, whispering comedy, during 30-second conference meetups in the walk-in discussing how they will get out of what happened yesterday if they were summoned to the court for explanations, they learned that they couldn't ever get in trouble. Moral of the story: if you know your personality could get you in trouble, be yourself anyways, and learn to use the eyes in the back of your head. Everyone has them, but most don't know how to use them. Individually, we are one employee. Together, we are employees. Shaw! Oh, hello, nerdy. So this story is a true story, a very true story. So this one day I was in the kitchen making sex noises, and the drive-through person up front was getting really pissed off because the customers were hearing me from the drive-through window and also on the headset when she was talking, and then the front end supervisor and I were consistently making it hard for the drive-through order taker. It was so obnoxious and hilarious. And then the next day when I got to work, I saw the district manager in the lobby, and I'm like, oh shit, she was called here to watch us, but it turns out she wasn't there to watch us. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. Oh, man. Can you imagine going through the drive-thru and ordering your food, and in the background you hear, oh, oh my god. Hello, all that fluff and stuff. How are you? Oh man. Oh man. I don't know how I have managed to keep all these jobs for so long. Oh man, I have no professional bone in my body. That's what she said. Moist. We were not moaning. We were crying. And we were going to actually use that as an excuse if we had gotten in trouble. Oh man, that was funny. Moist. Angel K. Moist. FNS. What does FNS stand for, Joe? Food, no sleep? FNS equals food, no sleep. Crusty, wheat, and sugar. Moist. Oink, oink here and an oink, oink there. Ooh, I should read my air safety in the worksheet. Air safety in the workplace worksheet. That one is one of my funniest worksheets, actually. Yes, it is one of the greatest worksheets in the world. You guys will laugh your ass off. Ooh, actually, it's 3 pages because there's a quiz at the end. Ooh, there's a quiz at the end. It's time to go to class, people. Air safety in the workplace form A1.R. It is always amazing what this company has to do to keep itself safe from their own employees and paying customers. When there is air in the workplace, you need to feel it out to make sure there are no particles or things which may cause you to feel the need to hurt this company by way of lawsuit, or having to call out sick because your stupid ass cannot handle what's in the air under our roof. This air safety worksheet is basically a waiver. When you sign this worksheet, you waiver all rights to sue us in the event there is something in the air that is bunching up your panties or twisting your throat in ways of college outage. But we will meet you halfway here because we support halfway houses, because all of our employees either look like they belong there or actually do come from there. When I say we will meet you halfway, we mean you are allowed one sick day for every 1,000 days worked. And I think that is pretty generous. I am the author, the owner, so I get 365 paid sick days per year, and I must work on leap years on that I must work on leap years on the days that exceed 365 in that fiscal year. You see, my duty is to write these sheets, pass them on to lesser than me bosses, and have people sign them. Okay, you are making me steer off topic. Air safety has many components to it. The first component is dust in the air. And this is the highlight of the whole paragraph because we all know that it's best to put the topic of discussion at the beginning of our paragraphs to let the readers know what they are getting themselves into. When there is dust in the air, you need to make sure not to inhale it due to getting dust particles up all in yourself, possibly causing harm to your immune system. Dust is tiny particles of dirt flying around in the air without a fucking care. We must try to avoid inhaling this kind of crap because it may weaken our immune systems and put a damper on your already incredibly underperforming work ethic. So, if you want me to think you're a step above fly crap, you will do your best to avoid ingesting dust in the air. This topic has been covered. Now we will merge this topic into crop dusting. And this is merging so well because this last sentence mentions the next topic. When it comes to air safety, crop dusting is a topic to be discussed in this paragraph, and you can tell by the topic based on this first sentence of this fucking paragraph. Crop dusting is enlightening the room with your bodily aroma by way of excretion through the sphincter. It is with obviousness that I must explain to you that a fart is simply healthy for the heart and cannot be avoided in the workplace which we share, or I should say, you all share, because I won't show up because I am too busy. I enjoy farts just as much as my lower level loserish employees. Farts may take Farts may make the air nasty and gross, and this is your advertencia, Spanish for warning. Pubic hair in the air is unlikely to happen, however. If it does, report it to management right away and figure out whose it is while being discreet, and then get them in trubs big time. If you inhaled said pubic hair, you probably gave someone oral within the walls of the restaurant in which you would be at fault. Pubic hair in the air is not practicing air safety in the workplace. Please shave your pubic hair before you come to work. Otherwise, just leave your clothes on at work. Generally, pubic hair is usually trapped within the pants, meaning it would be awfully hard for that kind of hair to escape and just be floating in the air, creating an air safety spectacle. Closing phase. In all writings, saying things like in closing or in conclusion would make for a shitty reading, but in this case, it is vital because this is a professional document trapped inside some employee's reading manual, or it could be a printout for everyone to complete and sign. In the final section of this, I will just tell you what I covered as to let you know of the summary portion of this moment. In this material, we covered slight mockery of employees in the first large paragraph, dust particles in the air, crop dusting, which is promoted within the company for humor factor, and pubic hair in the air, which is uncouth and less tolerated than one might think. We here at this fast food establishment invite you to answer the following questions at the end of this activity worksheet and turn it into your boss for extra credit. Extra credit may be redeemed for a brownie point, and we will discuss brownie points and rewards in a future spread. Individually, air needs to be clean. Together, we will add an S to air because there is multiple airs. Definitions to help you on the quiz for brownie points. Dust in the air. This means there is dust in the air. Invisible virus / flu in the air. This means there is a virus or flu you cannot see flying around in their invisible airplanes. Crop dust. 1. Enlightening the room with your bodily aroma by way of excretion through the sphincter. 2. Someone farted and left you annoyed or lightly dazed. 3. See definitions 1 and 2. Pubic hair in the air. Hair that grows near, on, and around the genitals on man, woman, they and or it, but not limited to other. Other bodily hair. All hair anywhere on body. The quiz. Number 1. When there is air in the workplace, what are the 3 things you need to stay away from? 2 points for complete sentences, 1 point for short yet correct. I don't care about homework answers. Number 2. What do we mean when we will meet you halfway? Number 3. What is crop dusting? 5 points for creatively written sentence and 2 points if it makes me and or your boss laugh. Number 4. What is Spanish for warning? Number 5. In your own words, explain how you can prevent pubic hair from flying in the air in areas occupied by employees and or general public. 1 point for boring answer, 2 for generic, and 10 points for hilarious answer. Name of quiz taker, date taken, total points available, points earned, brownie points earned, any bonus points earned, completed, total score, manager / boss / owner signature here. Individually, we love clean air. Together, we love even cleaner air. All right, let's give me the clap now. Moist. Pubic hair in the air makes it hard to be a cloud licker. What is crop dusting? It means farting, like obnoxious farting. It's got to be dry fart. Loud, dry farts are crop dust. Crop dusting. Crop dusting is so fun. I can't even tell you. Wheat. Crust doesn't need any dust. LOL. Moist. Report the pubic hair in the air. Pubic hair in the air makes it hard to be a cloud licker. We will pin that message because that was hilarious. That means he gets 10 points. chicken tendies. Moist. Oh yes. What? Oh yes. A crop duster is something completely different than people here in the Northwest. I will look up the definition of a crop duster, an actual definition. But crop dusting here in the Pacific Northwest, everyone here refers to crop dusting as just the biggest farts, the biggest, driest farts. Crop dusting. Crop duster. Okay, crop duster. A pilot employed in crop dusting from an airplane. An airplane used in crop dusting. Do I have it on mute?
Crop duster.
Crop duster. It is not muted. Thank you very much, C4T. LOL. Oink oink. Crop duster. Let's listen to that again. But let me turn my volume all the way up.
Crop duster.
Crop duster.
Crop duster.
Crop duster.
Crop duster.
Crop duster.
Crop duster. Crop duster.
Crop duster. Hey, yes, I got it. That's what she said, Angel K. Every kiss begins with K. 1903 to 1916. Oof.
Semen. Semen.
Angel K. You know exactly what I'm going to be doing now.
Come or come.
A lady, yes.
Come or come.
It has two sounds, two ways of saying come. Oh, hello, Dawn. How are you? Welcome in. It has two ways of saying it for the cum, not the other one. But let me type in the other one. Let me see how they pronounce the other one. The one with the E on the end.
Come.
That has a longer M sound than the other one. I am a nutcase. Oh my goodness. Moist. Oh my goodness. That actually sounds funnier than the dirty way of saying it. Let's type in moist. And crusty.
Moist. Moist.
Crusty. 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 Crusty.
Crusty. Exactly. Moist. Crusty. Crusty. You are very welcome, Don Yarn Doll. Thank you for the ball of yarn earlier. It's okay. Every kiss begins with K. Since 1916. Oh, I'm buffering all the time. Moist. Oof. Because of wrestling, checking for blood. No blood, so we're good.
Crusty. Oh, let's try this word. Taint.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. Glad you're having less of an issue with buffering. Moist. Oh, don't mind me here. I'm highly caffeinated and acting juvenile. Moist. And Crusty. Ooh, speaking of moist, I'm wearing my moist shirt. Tying the legs together keeps the inside moist. Ah, this is my favorite shirt, actually. Wheat. Ooh, should I read bodily fluids in the workplace? That should be a funny read. Ooh. Yes. Let's read bodily fluids in the workplace forum. Ooh, this ought to be funny. I can't remember this one. Bodily fluids in the workplace activity forum. There is talk around the work orifice of bodily fluids flying everywhere, and we need to talk about this. Apparently, the air safety activity didn't cover bodily fluids in the air, but this worksheet activity form will simply cover them in the workplace. Lesson 1. There is to be no nudity in the kitchen, front counter, office, walk-in coolers, and freezers, or near the water heater, which can get you harder than a stale bun I found in the floor drain last month, which is still there. Lesson 2. Blood. If you are on your period, please tell everyone at work so we know why you are being a fucking bloody cooter queen, and so we have material to gossip about. There are other types of blood in the workplace that happens. You know where the fucking band-aids are. Go use them. Anal bleeding happens from time to time, but please leave that shit away from the workplace. Lesson 3. Pee. If you haven't determined where to properly excrete of the mellow and the mookie stinks, then you probably already know where the dumpster is out back, because that's where I go to complete my yellow coloring activity. Lesson 4. Semen. Try not to laugh. Lesson 4. Semen. Grow the fuck up and masturbate at home, you fucking moronic employees. Do we really have to talk about the appropriate nature of semen in the workplace? Come on now. Females come too, so don't you start reading this like it's a man-only haha, it's not about me attitude, you fucking bitch. Seminal fluids are natural at home or on the beach or in the back of a car or at someone's banana barn or cavernous crotch cave. But they have no business here in our workplace of business. Take that jizness to your personal business. LOL. Lesson 5. Lesson 5. Snot, boogers, pus, and pre-cum. Use paper towels, tissue, or other nose-wiping materials. Clean the pus out of your bodily orifice with an online search, because I cannot remember what pus is like, or pussy for that matter, and then cover it with a Band-Aid. We will not discuss pre-cum at this time, because if you are not sure, then your daddy failed you. Please sign this form so you can get back to work. We need this to be in your file. Employee name, date, manager, initials. Human Resources Officer, sign here. District Manager, here. Individually, we should come at home. Together, we can go to the bathroom at work separately. Cavernous crotch. Moist. My activity worksheets making fun of rules and procedures in the workplace just are over the top. They are hilarious. I started writing them in 2012. Moist. Ew. The I don't know sheet for shoppers. Cashier slash self-checkout host. The go fuck yourself, you rude fuckers activity worksheet. Let's read this one. Number 1, managers don't tell us shit about what comes in on trucks or when trucks get there. So go ahead and say I don't know to customers. Number 2, we don't work the floor, so we don't know where every fucking thing is. Once again, you say I don't know to the customer. Number 3, don't want to pay for a bag? Bring your own or go forage for scraps, you cheap fucks. Why do we have to pay for bags? Do your research, because my research says I don't know. Number 4, yeah, we know your bags are in the car. Just go to the goddamn things and stop wasting my time, because I don't know where your bags are. I don't know. Number 5, left your wallet at home? Just ask us to put the shit back instead of giving us hold it for you when you don't come back. And I don't know where your wallet is or where your morals came from. My kids will be taught to put their shit back from exactly where they got it from. So once again, you say, I don't know. Number 6, picky people. We don't have to bag for you. If you want your shit bagged right, by all means bag it yourself. God forbid you bag your own shit, you food stamp huggers. I don't know how you want your shit bagged, you demanding fuckers. I don't know. Number 7, you get WIC. Do your own fucking research on which foods you can get with it, you handout hookers, because WIC gives you that information. I don't care to know what it covers, because that shit changes all the time. I don't know. Number 8, you want to know where something in town is? I don't live here. I don't know. Number 9, go ahead, leave the electric carts outside, but don't ask me when the rain-damaged carts work again, because I don't know. Number 10, we may be clueless cashiers, but y'all make us feel like we're dumb as fuck criminals because we just don't know. Oh, this must have been, I must have wrote this when I first started working at Walmart. I forgot about that one. That was definitely a Walmart activity worksheet. Right? It's amazing how many people forget their wallets at home and then they don't come back, and then they think, and then the times that they do come back, their stuff is already put back. It's like, you don't come back 2 hours later and your cold shit's still in your cart. And then you get those old ladies that expect you to keep their ice cream at the register, and then they don't come back for 4 hours, and they're like, did you put my ice cream back yet? Did you put my ice cream back? Of course we did. We're not going to leave it out, you dumb bitch. Oh, man. I'm glad I don't work there anymore. Ooh. Moist. Ooh, I didn't finish the fire safety one. Ooh, yes, I did finish the fire. There it is. Yep, finished it. Let's read fire safety. Fire safety is a great topic, especially since it's nearing the end of summer. Fire safety activity worksheet F1. This is a fire safety activity worksheet. This gets presented to 1 out of every 5 employees. Did you know it is supposed to be presented to every 5 out of 5 employees in the workplace? Some of us bosses don't really care, though, just as long as it gets signed by a few employees, because HR and people above store level never really look at them unless the building burns down, of course. And then they will take corrective action to avoid getting in trouble for current or previous burning mishaps. Answer the following questions at the end of this activity worksheet correctly, and you'll be awarded 1 bonus points for any question you get wrong on any activity worksheet called Guess Who Said This or Guess Who the Victim Is. See answer key in the back of the book. So when I worked at Burger King, they had a Burger King location burned down in the town next over, and so they started making us read all these activity worksheets regarding fire safety and all that. And I decided to make my own little activity worksheet mocking that worksheet. Absolutely. Fire safety prevention tips. Do not play with fryers while filtering. It is not funny. Do not play with lighters, lighter fluid, gasoline near the fryer. Take those items away from the fryer area if possible. Do not mess with gas chamber on broiler. Do not play with fire near gas chamber on broiler. Do not throw cups of water in electrical outlets. Do not casually have a cigarette near fryers. Do not enjoy a cigarette near the charbroiler. Do not light up a cigarette using the charbroil flames because you didn't buy one of Chip's lighters at work on the clock, or you just simply forgot a lighter or matches at home. See Chip for a business opportunity regarding purchasing of lighters. Oh my God, I forgot a long time ago. I bought a whole bunch of lighters from Walmart and started going around Burger King selling these lighters to employees. I forgot about that. Hey, look, it's Chopper. All right, continuing the worksheet. Due to the rising cost of our food wrappers and paper bags, please keep all lighters and flame inducers, such as already lit cigarettes, away from these products. If you are not a manager, please do not use appliances such as fryer or charbroiler without management supervision, because we only hire people without high school diplomas or GEDs, because we are equal opportunists and we take advantage of the uneducated. Speak to your fire prevention safety chief for instructions on evacuation. Speak to your fire prevention safety officer to get anyone violating the fire safety protocols into big trubs. Our fire safety timeout chair should be located in an isolated building somewhere out near or in the dumpster area. In the event of a fire at work, I'm not allowed to say which workplace I am referencing, just in case I decide to get this book published, but you likely work there or have worked there. What do you do? I actually gave it away just now, so that was my fault. In the event of a grease fire, would you throw a cup of water on that and then walk away? Or would you go home and get blankets and bring them back to the restaurant to try and calm the fire? What would you do in this situation? WWBD. What would boss do? Sign below if you understand and know what to do in the event of a fire in the workplace, and that if the whole store is on fire, it is okay for you to run it is okay for you to run to the store for some marshmallows, a stick, some graham crackers, and chocolate bars for a wonderful storytime campfire in the parking lot. Regional managers and above do not have to put a date of their signature because of their status in the company. Individually, we start fires. Together, we can dump cups of water on them. Moist. Moist. Ooh. Shall we read the lunch detention form? Ooh, the lunch detention form, a disciplinary action form. Chopper. Lunch detention form number 66.6. Name, date, detention time, manager who assigned detention, general manager approval, witness number 1 signature, and then the comedian witness. Role of witness number 1: to make sure employer doesn't get into trubs in case the employee who violated selected violations doesn't lie to cops or something. Role of comedian witness: to berate slyly, to make light of, to make innuendos in the future of whoever it is that gets into trubs, to ensure the employee who is receiving their timeout is discouraged from making the same mistake. After all, there is a list of other ones to try out also. Select the reason for detention. Smoking in the kitchen without gloves. cursing at a customer to their face, that would be me, taking more than 9 smoke breaks per hour, eating food from home not stolen from work, eating cookie dough in the freezer, constantly saying I'm going to quit because this job is too hard, taking too long to order food and coming back to work off your break 1 minute or more late, receiving or giving facials in the work areas and not in the break room, trash, corral, or bathrooms. Other. This form is in lieu of a write-up. This legal form allows managers to take away lunches from their employees because of disciplinary reasons without getting the state involved due to legalities of break situations. This allows you to lock the employee into a cage or an office or any lockable orifice for the duration of their lunch on the clock. Yes, managers, the bad news is they have to be on the clock for such bondage to take place. If the employee volunteers to be locked up off the clock, you should reward them with an early release of not more than 6 minutes early. That way they don't have any time to order food and eat it before they come back to work. The lunch detention form now allows managers to not fire employees for the 3 write-up you're fired bullshit. You get 3 lunch detention forms and you will receive an after-work suspension. The after-work suspension form will need to be filled out by everyone in the workplace. That way everyone knows why you got in trouble, forcing you to realize, oh hey, maybe I shouldn't behave this way at work anymore. Please file this in employee records. Individually, we are a troublemaker. Together, we are troublemakers. Enunciation. Trubs. Would I be fired for more than 9 smoke breaks per hour? No, you would just get a write-up for 9 or more smoke breaks. If you only took 8 smoke breaks, no one would notice. Oh my gosh, that's a 5-page. It's like a 5-page one. Ooh, yes, this will be a great one to read. Let's read a 5-page activity worksheet. Now this is making fun of my retail job that I recently had. I totally should. But then one day I'll accidentally tell people about my activity worksheets, and then it'll be clear that it was me, because I know that'll happen. All right. How many pages is this? Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 4. Let me get Mountain Dew in here. All right. Now this one is called Phase Out the Phrase for Managers 101. The best thing I have ever heard a manager say is, I don't know. The most boring thing I have ever heard a manager say is, let me find that out for you. The first one being my favorite because it lets you know managers are fucking weak, which sends a message to your brain about how their bosses operate, which means you just might have a shot at the I don't know manager spot if you don't fucking screw it up for yourself. We will be covering a variety of topics pertaining to improper management phrases that will be phased out immediately or else big trubs. We will not cover proper phrases because as a manager, you should know how to communicate adequately. Managers now have a 900 number to call in case of any cases that may arise due to the stupidity and untrainable level of our managers in our stores and or restaurants. The 900 number for managers is now available, and managers absolutely will be deducted 90 cents from each of their fucking checks to have this motherfucking corporate service available. So, all you managers, get your asses smart, read, then sign this, because if you don't, you will be visited by 3 corporate ghosts, followed by non-sexual write-ups. Manager Incentive Program. Manager Incentive Program. If managers don't use the 900 number at all during the first year of this new phase out that phrase program, they will reimburse up to 50% of the total amount taken out of their checks. If managers have write-ups or need help from corporate, there will be no reimbursement. If you as a manager only use the number 1 to 3 times and have no trubs with corporate, you will be able to receive 10% reimbursement. We value your service here, and we only say that so you continue to make us rich. We will cover the following topics in the few pages to come. Have any questions? Please keep them to yourselves, because you, as managers, should never have questions. This is shit you should already fucking know. Number 1, Introduction to I Don't Know. Number 2, Introduction to Let Me Find Out For You. Number 3, Introduction to I'll Get Back to You. Number 4, Introduction to I Did Call, but they never got back to me. Number 5, Introduction to and Conclusion to Sorry. Introduction to I Don't Know. Managers always know, and for whatever fucking reason they do not know. That tells me that they need to go back to the academy and receive disciplinary action for making the top secret ultra bosses look like they can't train leaders, and to be retrained once or twice. Remove I don't know from your vocabulary to ensure proper uniform like managers, because just like the uniform you wear, there must be no wrinkles in your line of training and duties. Introduction to Let Me Find That Out For You. Let me find that out for you presents 2 problems. The first problem it presents is that the manager sounds sincere but isn't. Managers should never be using those words, as it sets a bad example on themselves for not knowing the answer to that employee's question. It says our managers never worked on their level before, and that is unacceptable. In-store managers make more money than low-level gurus, but should never be treated like they are above it all. Managers should have been trained in every position, meaning they need to know everything about that position, including weekly updates. Let's remove Let Me Find That Out For You out of your daily operations, as it looks like our managers need help. Introduction to I'll Get Back to You. Many corporations may talk down to their store-level managers like that, and if this is the case, there is a problem. Managers should never say that to crew, because managers shouldn't be blowing off their employees. It should be the other way around. I'll get back to you is a delay tactic to temporarily solve issues in which managers want to think you will forget about it over the course of a week or 2, but not limited to more weeks. Introduction to I did call, but they never got back. Oh, nice. I hope you're having fun crocheting. Introduction to I did call, but they never got back. Managers who use this fucking tactic are causing the fucking company some serious turnover. And when I mean serious turnover, I do not mean scrumptious apple turnovers, which you can find at amazing bakeries. I did call, but they never got back is a tactic managers use for employees who cling on to issues for months and months long after the I'll get back to you and the let me find that out for yous do not work. Let's set ourselves up for success by telling the employees to ignore their problems instead of just using any of these phrases that are now obsolete and banned. Oh. Message from the author. That's like a commercial break in the middle of this. My favorite kind of leadership are those who often say, I don't know, because that means I work for a lackadaisical company which promotes lazy work ethic, meaning I can sweep many things under the rug. This message was used with the typical Times New Roman font for generic sincerity, which is a lot more than I can say for everyone else. Italicized because there is care in these words. No signature, because that would remove some genuinity of this fucking form. Genuinity equals genuine in a different kind of wine and or form. Continuation of current activity worksheet. In conclusion of this worksheet, we will once again have all managers and only managers of the in-storeness nature sign this fucking sheet. The uppers will be expecting this shit. Otherwise, there will be a visit from the higher-ups of obvious perfected know-it-the-fuck-alls. Emergency and impromptu managers are likely to sign the sheet because chances are the sheet was created to remove stupid management mongers who for some reason need more help than any institution is willing to waste on them. All managers will sign this in every store and or restaurant, but not limited to cafes, eateries, and or food trucks on up to, but not usually leading to, convenience stores, minute markets, lemonade stands, and beyond. This activity worksheet / form should not be viewed by the general public and including crew and or associates, except when the sheet makes me some money when I sell my books. In the event an employee / crew / associate see this page from my book, then and only then is tolerated because it's the author's fault and not the fucking manager's fault for once. Store general manager, sign here. Store general manager's wife / husband, sign here. Assistant manager, sign here. Impromptu management replacement, sign here. Emergency manager, sign here. Other manager people, sign here. Manager, sign here. Notes from manager to corporate leaders, here. Individually, we manage you. Together, y'all manage your fucking employees. Oh, man. Chopper. Ugh. Boy, these activity worksheets are so fun to make. I can't even help it. Hell, I've even laminated several of them. Oh man. Ooh, yes. We could read the Blame It on My Condition activity worksheet. Ooh, this is a fun one. Ooh, I just my chair made a fart sound. Every fart is healthy for the heart, and it creates crop dusting air safety. The Blame It on My Condition activity worksheet, 4.1K. Almost all of us have some form of ADD, ADHD, dyslexia, etc., but we have to know when to exploit them and when not to. When we are at work, we can't keep blaming our mistakes on these so-called conditions you need meds for. Take your meds and change your ways, people. Forgetting your meds is not an excuse. ADD, ADHD, and some cases of dyslexia are not excuses. We have a wonderful cashier / drive-thru attendant who is so good at his job that he got himself a second job and does his work without blaming shit on his unfortunate afflictions, which some of us, like himself, cannot control. If your name rhymes with Splelsy, you can't fucking fool me, bitch. Haha. It's time people like you, who laugh a lot, start multiple projects without finishing them, making time tags for some but not all products which need them, to change your fucking ways. You come up in this workplace like you all that, and then you get mad and be like, it's everyone's fault until they calmly point out that it's your fault, and you are so good at delegating that you delegate your problems to your friends called ADD, ADHD, and dyslexia. Now you know that's bullshit. If you need weed to calm those friends down, then they really are something you can control. Therefore, those are your imaginary friends. The real medicated individuals, like our amazing cashier / drive-thru expert, is an exception to this worksheet because he doesn't blame. He rises above it, and he shows the world that his afflictions can fuck off. The afflictions may be there in his life, but his mind, a powerful tool, helps him rise above it every day. So I invite you all to shut the fuck up at work, take your blame to the receptacle, and sign this activity worksheet letting us know you will do better in the future in the face of your mentally invisible, completely, in your case, rise aboveable, because it's not real, in your case, afflictions. So, think better and do better, because we are all better than you. Because we are all better when you are better. The boss has spoken. Crew member / low-level shift lead, sign here. Fake assistant manager position people, sign here. Individually, we have ADD, ADHD, and dyslexia. Together, we will win in spite of these afflictions. Oh, hello, Ian Watts. Sweet. Oh, that's a great worksheet. Rhymes with splelsy. It was Kelsey, a coworker I worked with at Walmart. Every time she heard somebody, oh my gosh, I can't believe how many times I caught her doing this. Every time somebody would talk about their conditions over there, Kelsey would just be over there hearing them talk, and then like an hour later, she would come up and tell me about all these issues that she has. And this elderly worker there was talking about her neuropathy. Not even an hour goes by, and she comes up to me and she starts telling me about her neuropathy. And I'm all like, Kelsey, are you serious? Because I just heard Kathy talking about that, and I heard you watching her talk about that. You are full of shit. It was hilarious. I called that bitch out. It was so funny. And that was the inspiration to that worksheet. Ooh, the happy birthday activity worksheet. Ooh, this is a fun one. All right, the happy birthday activity worksheet, number BU. It has been brought to our attention that people are being said happy birthday to, and others aren't being said that to. We advise everyone to either say it to everyone or do not say it at all, because let us tell you, we are only born once, so it really doesn't even make sense to say it at all, to be completely honest, ethical and not dumb. The fact that we need to create this form says more about you all than it does me, my creativity, and the random thoughts that are provoked by you all or by me, the great. Please write today's date here. Please write the date you were born here. If today's date does not match your actual day you were born, then I advise you to grow up and just tell everyone happy birthday, as to not make anyone who has emotions of inept, incapable, feel left out and alone in this world. We also will need each and every one of you to attach a permission form to this worksheet, and you can locate those in Chip Fletcher's duo-titled book called The Guide to Surviving 9 to Life Fast Food Life, and the second title of that same book called The Workbook of Chip's Buffet and Homestyle Cafe, Ristorante, Bar and Tavern, Grill, Pub, Eatery, Restaurant, Bistro, Diner, Express with Lounge book. The permission form is to allow those who don't want to be happy birthday to not be happy birthday to, and if they get sad about it later, they will receive a write-up because we have proof of Hippocratic behavior. Hypocrisy creates a hostile work environment, which will be covered in a later activity sheet. Hostile work environments will not be tolerated, so let's treat each other like every day is a birthday we all share. There is an alternative to this, and that is to make sure to tell the individual who wants to celebrate the anniversary of their birth at work, geez, happy birthday anniversary, and that may be less confusing to the salty ass flakes who want that to be said to them, but realize that anniversary is in the dialogue. They can't possibly be hurt since their anniversary is at another date and time. This will avoid any worksheet and also the permission slip. If you want this day off because of someone else, you have to fill out a field trip form, a permission slip form, and be expecting a write-up. Please see Expect a Write-up form, which will be written soon and for this book. Ooh. Managers and low-level shift leaders must comply. District managers and regional managers get their own lavish vacations, so they can kiss our store-level assholes. However, if you can get any one of them to sign their respective lines below, you will have 5 brownie points only redeemable by mail. If you acquire the owner's signature, Chip will give you $20. Individually, we are born once. Together, we are born every day. Happy birthday anniversary, everyone. Oh, that makes me feel bad, Cloud Kicker, because I'm not everyone. Oh man, these activity worksheets are hilarious. And what's great about this is almost no thought went into these at all. It helps having a very sarcastic brain. Oh my gosh, the new dual hand washing and sanitize mop worksheet. Oh, that was during COVID. Hilarious. Oink oink. Ooh, hey, look! It's the Narc and Tattletale worksheet, 80.ob, which spells boob if you read it carefully. There is room in the workplace for bantering. There is room in the workplace for bantering, teasing, name calling, and making fun of everyone equally. So, to make sure everyone is in the know, anyone feeling lonely, left out, and all by themselves must see management after 7 p.m. to discuss why you are miserable at work. If it is related to yourself and your personal life, please seek counseling outside of work. If it pertains to anyone at work, we will help you work through your issues. If it pertains to a jocular and whimsical bantering, teasing, name calling, and making fun of, then you are obviously seeking attention, just to stand out from everyone, to try and get ahead in some mentally twisted way, and we will not have that kind of behavior here. The behavior we will tolerate is when everyone has a quality they either can or cannot control to be commented on, teased about, made light of, regardless of sexual orientation. Oh, can't say orient. Okay, sexual soy orientation has something to do when Top Ramen changed their Oriental flavoring packet to soy, even though it's the same flavor or race. I forgot about that. Yeah, Top Ramen, they used to have Oriental flavored ramen, but then there was some sort of lawsuit, and then they had to change it to soy ramen. I forgot all about that. We also tolerate jocularity regarding things you do around the store that are stupid, funny, accidents, and injuries, including but not limited to death. If you feel you cannot feed the jokes, then you will always remain hungry and possibly even empty. We do not want that for you. You are here to work and have fun. Subtract the work and minus the fun. You are really here to make me laugh, actually. So it is in your best interest to make it fun for everyone with every kind of pun. You are with us or against us, and if you are against us, we will use state law issued at will termination to our benefit. So, trust me, when we are through with you, the unemployment office will send you a letter telling you how we feel, and because of how we feel and how you chose to leave, we'll deny you, we'll strip you from any benefits your small mind wishes it deserves. A fake apology is another topic on our agenda, and those are often used right after a joke to soften the blow, and we accept those as well to further our kinship. We are like family. In the restaurant of work, we will be having you sign individual documents to respect your privacy of accepting these terms and conditions. Failure to sign this document may result in future unemployment with us and will likely result in harassment on your way out of the store. Thank you for your cooperation, and we look forward to listening to your jocular comments about other people's uncontrollables. Please sign here. If owner uses a stamp to sign, this form is not valid. Owner must sign this with gold ink. District managers should not be making enough money to stamp anyways, so they must sign where they are supposed to with ink they are relegated to from the 97-cent store. Individually, we are one comedian. Together, we are comedy kin. Moist. Oh man, these were so fun to write. Let me tell you, I've got about 200 more of these. Oh, they are incredibly ridiculous. I need to get another Mountain Dew. Oink oink. A must sign in gold ink. Oh yes, drinks. Ooh, the water safety worksheet wasn't completed. I need to finish the water safety worksheet before I can read that one. Oh my gosh, that's right. I forgot I had. Oh, I had a key to the store and I wasn't even in charge. I forgot about that. Oh, I think I still have that key too, even though that store shut down years ago. I forgot about that. Wow. Oh my god, that was so ridiculous. All right. Now this for how many pages is this? Well, this is 5 pages. 5 pages, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 pages. The new dual hand washing and sanitizing. Hold on. All right. The new dual hand washing and sanitize mop worksheet. Table of contents for this worksheet since it's 5 pages. Page 1, who, what, where, when, and how. Page 2, full-bodied hand washing each other at work. Page 2/3, rinsing and sanitizing each other at work. Page 3, new rules on extended hand washing time. Page 3/4, district manager's turn. Page 4, choose your employees to send home Act of 2020. Page 5, nudity consent form. All right, we will start on page 1. Who, what, where, when, and how. Your employer will now assign you a person. You must wash this person with your own specific mop. This mop must be 8 feet in length to ensure the proper distance is happening. Your person will also have a very specific mop. These mops must not be used to clean anyone else, and you must not use the other ends for specific orifices which your parents discovered in the bedroom featuring 9 irons, ice cubes, and other back of the car fuck me in the ass accessories. The other end of this well-designed mop will be used to sanitize the fuck out of you. Your employer must provide you with a cabinet for your cleaning tools to be kept 6 feet apart from each other. The mops must not converse with each other in spaces less than 6 feet apart. It's called social distancing for a fucking reason. You must clean each other after clocking on, but before you begin your civic and heroic essential duties as an outstanding essential citizen of this kingdom and place of work. This cleaning procedure will be done out back next to the dumpster and will be done at a two at a time. You do them and they do you. And with a 3-person management team present, you will do this every hour on the hour for at least 15 minutes. Managers must not be doing their jobs at all until this whole crisis is over, and then each of them will go on vacation at the same time. Managers must be cautious and observant because each of them will sign each other's forms to prove each of them were observing the cleaning procedures of all employees, including their roles in the sanitary process. In the lands of Chips and Fletchers, King Kerbertron has made it optional for managers to partake in this cleansing activity, mostly because they have manager in their title, making them automatically clean and sanitized all day long, and also they will play with soap and sanitizer all day anyway. Full-bodied hand washing at work. Employees must remain fully clothed unless you close and lock the doors in the dumpster area and sign a nudity consent form with all managers and other employees involved. The employee will take their mop and get it wet with hot water. Manager must turn on water for employees because employees must remain 6 feet away from touching anything after getting the mop wet with hot water. Manager must lather it up with soap on the cleaning side of the mop. Employee then must take the soapy side of the mop, holding the dual-sided mop in the middle, and gently scrub the other employee's face softly for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Then you must move the mop and clean all around the neck for a total of 1 minute and 20 seconds. Then you must clean arms and elbows for a total of not less than 2 minutes and 40 seconds. If employees don't wear shoes in the workplace, you must then spend 3 minutes cleaning both sides of their feet and then tickle their ankles with a feather and laugh. When all areas of exposed skin and exposed clothing are cleaned, please let managers 1, 2, and 3 know so they can converse about their observations before moving on to rinsing and sanitizing. Rinsing and sanitizing. The 3-part manager team is critical in the rinsing and sanitization process. The first 2 managers must have buckets of water not to exceed 110 but not lower than 90 degrees, containing not less than 5 fucking gallons of water to be dumped on the employee's head, rinsing the soap from the employee. Get a ladder if that employee is tall. Manager number 2 in this fantasy must repeat what the number 1 manager did to make sure all soap is removed from said employee. The 3rd manager must have 1 full gallon of sanitizer to insert into the other end of the mop, which will act like a spray to make sure employee covers eyes with a mask. Manager number 3 will then spend no more than 10 minutes spraying every open orifice with sanitization, and the clothes must be sprayed as well. If employee has not consented to going full nude for this process, at the end of this process, managers must converse on how everyone did, and now must remove all gloves and shake each other's hands, and then declare them ready for work. Remember, managers must not be in the workplace while there are employees that need to do this process. If there are an odd number of employees, the oddball must be sent home because there is no one to clean them. Rules on extended hand washing time. The Kingdom of Chips and Fletchers have ruled 9-6 over a new hand washing procedure that must take 15 minutes to complete and must be done on the hour every hour. The new rules are obvious, so there is no reason to cover the why. There are 3 managers always on duty and will be present and must cooperate with each other to achieve critical success. Managers unfortunately not be on duty for training on the job, helping on the job, or sitting on their butts in the office on the job until further notice. We must comply with these policies and procedures, and the process must not be completed in less than 15 minutes per cleaning. Basically, employees will only get to work every half hour of their shift. If the employees sign the nudity consent form, they will be allowed pay on the clock time for these procedures. All others must clock out every time because they aren't playing fair. It is important to note that minors cannot consent to anything with regards to removal of articles and or clothing from their bodies at all and must be paid during these times if you choose to have them employed during these times. See Choose Your Employees Act of 2020, which now allows employers to pick and choose who to send home permanently. District manager's turn. Fourth level of management must get involved, so these companies need to hire backup district managers for their stores. These type of managers must clean and sanitize every single mop and then put them away for all the employees after every fucking use. District managers get salaries, so they will have to be at every store during the entire daily operations. District managers need to make sure everything runs smoothly. They also must not help anyone running the store because that is where the director of operations / directly beneath the owner but not in bed title. The director of operations officer, or whatever the fuck they want to be called because they are so high up in the company that they will never be able to find the stick in their ass that needs to be pulled out at some point, must drive to each store to make sure the employees are doing their jobs correctly without any kind of praise or extra monies. Employees are to remain selfless in their work and must maintain professionalism to make sure the district manager and above achieve their bonuses even during these trying times. The owner doesn't have to do anything because they have the luxury of being on quarantine 24/7 for whatever reason they desire, and if they aren't dumb, they will just say they are being quarantined and need to be left alone for a month. Oh, my voice is starting to go. Oh. Choose Your Employees to Send Home Act of 2020. The new law now allows employers to send anyone home at the employee's will or by the company's will without repercussion of any kind of trubs for either party. Employees will obviously be eligible for parole, unemployment benefits. It is obvious with our new cleaning procedures that all minors should probably be sent home. This will be mandatory if there are any employees participating in the nudity cleaning program, as minors will not be allowed to be on company property for this kind of deep cleaning. The Send Home Act of 2020 allows the company to keep their dining rooms closed so that they can take customers' money while complying with the 6-foot rule. The 6-foot rule also applies to socializing. You must be 6 feet away from anyone that you may wish to speak to. Failure to comply with some parts of these rules may result in nothing because there are too many people in this fucking world to care about. Individually, we care about you, but only if you are 6 feet away from us. The nudity consent form. Oh, my voice. Make sure to send minors home for the day. It is never appropriate to ask a minor to take off their clothes, ever. This consent form must be presented to the employees each and every day. This means the employees will take off their clothes out in the dumpster corral while the 3 managers are out there with the employee that you will also watch. Please keep your cameras in the office. Please turn off your photographic memory at this time. Please silence the video recording part of your memory too. This is work, people. This is serious cleaning. This is to be taken seriously, even though the person you may be cleaning may have a small penis, or their vaginas look like Yellowstone's caldera because it's so cold and used. Both employees must approve to be naked or to clean your nakedness. Name of employee being cleaned, date, signature of employee, name of employee cleaning your nakedness, signature of employee cleaning your nakedness, manager 1, shift lead, manager 2, assistant, manager 3, general manager, district manager, director of operations officer, whatever their title is. By some kind of law, it is required that all employers and employees receive copies of this black market style legal document so all parties have proof. We are all in this together. Your place of business also must retain copies on file for obvious reasons, and if you have an HR department, they must have it on their file for company's backup lawsuit. Win, win, win. Signing this individually is allowed, but together, silently and 6 foot distantly. Oh, hello, Patrick to the New York. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, that was a lot of activity sheets to read. Ugh. Boys. Oh man, oink oink. Moist. Kick out. Exactly. Win, win, win. That's what I'm talking about. I think. Oop, a little bit of crop dusting. It is great to be here. Moist. The best part of waking up, soldiers in your cup. Okay, why is my computer not working? Taint. Taint. Computer is malfunctioning. Malfunction.
Taint.
Taint. Ooh, here's a fun one. Oh, it's not going to let me type it in. It'll only let me do taint. Taint. Okay, let me type it in. Let me type it in before I forget what word I want to put in here. Oh, it's not going to let me type in. A little bit of crop dusting. Here I am. Okay, now it'll let me type it in there after I hit close. Moist. Oh, that was a nice crop dust. Ew, I didn't finish my pancakes. Moist. Okay, let me type in bitch. Moist. All right, hurry up and get me to the definition. Get me to the sound effect of said word. Wheat. My computer is being slower than poop. Slower than an after-school special. Classic cane throat chop. Oof. Maybe I just need to open up a new browser. Browser! Wingdings! Malfunction overload. Photographic memory.
Kumquat. 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 Kumquat.
Kumquat. A small round or oblong citrus fruit having a sweet rind and acid pulp, used chiefly for preserves. 2. Any several citrus shrubs of the genus Fortunella native to China that bear this fruit. Kumquat.
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 Kumquat. Ooh, let's see if let's. It is a funny word. Kumquat.
Oink. Oink. Oink.
Oink.
Oink. Oink. Oink. Oink. Oink.
Oink. Number 1. Verb. To make the characteristic sound of a pig. Grunt. Noun. The squealing or grunting sound made by a pig.
Oink. 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 Oink.
Oink.
Boob. 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 Boob.
The word boob. The noun. Number 1. A stupid person. Fool. Dunce. Number 2. British. A blunder. Mistake. Verb. Used without object. 3. British. 2. Blunder. Oh, we just did kumquat. Let's go back to kumquat, and we will do kumquat again.
Kumquat. Kumquat. Kumquat.
Kumquat.
Kumquat. Kumquat.
Kumquat. Ooh, I have a good one to look up.
Pussy. Pussy. Pussy.
Noun. 1. Informal. A cat, especially a kitten. Number 2. Slang. Disparaging and offensive. A timid, passive person, especially a man. I like how dictionary says especially a man.
Pussy. Hussy.
Pussy. Yeah. Puss-like.
Poop. 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 Turd. Turd. Turd.
Turd.
Turd.
Oh, here's a good one. Oh, it is too a word. Maybe I didn't spell it right. Okay, that it is a word. Oh, it has two L's in it.
Fallopian tube. Fallopian tube. Fallopian tube.
Noun. One of a pair of long, slender ducts in the female abdomen that transport ova from the ovary to the uterus and, in fertilization, transport sperm cells from the uterus to the released ova, the oviduct of higher mammals. Joe, my flatmate. I think anyone would. LOL. Ooh, here's a good one. I do not know what an ova is, but we're moving on to another word.
Erection. 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 Erection.
Boing! Ooh, I got a good one. Boing!
Colostomy. 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 Colostomy.
Colostomy, the construction of an artificial opening from the colon through the abdominal wall, thus bypassing a diseased portion of the lower intestine and permitting the passage of intestinal contents. Ooh, that's gotta be ooh. Oink oink. Joe. Ooh, ejaculate. That's gotta be a good one. Ejaculate. Oh, my window's open too, so anybody walking by can hear me and my nonsense. That is hilarious. That's perverse. Ejaculate.
Ejaculate. Or ejaculate.
Ooh, it has two of them. Verb. Number 1. To utter suddenly and briefly. Exclaim. I don't think anyone's going to use ejaculate for that one. Number 2. To eject semen. Noun. The semen emitted in an ejaculation.
Ejaculate. Or ejaculate. Panties. Panties.
Oh, man.
Penis. Penis.
Oh man.
Vagina. Vagina.
Oh, here's a good one.
Orifice.
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 Mm.
Labia.
Ooh, let's try this one. It might be an Urban Dictionary one, so it might not be in the regular dictionary. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, it isn't. It is in this one. That is hilarious.
Cooter. Cooter. Cooter.
Clitoris. Clitoris. Clitoris.
Oh, bean. Let's do bean. Flick the bean.
Bean. Bean.
Ooh, vulva. Yes.
Vulva. Vulva.
Ooh, it won't let me do the sound effect for that one.
Genitalia.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, I got another one.
Buttock. Buttock.
That's not as funny as I thought it was going to be. Usually buttocks. Noun. Either of the two fleshy protuberances forming the lower and back part of the trunk. Let's see if I added S to that. Maybe I can get the female voice to say it. Buttocks.
Buttock.
Oh, still not. Derriere. Ooh, let's try derriere. Zero results for derriere. Let's try gluteus maximus.
Gluteus maximus.
Ooh, that's a good one. Gluteus maximum. Pussy lips. Well, I can't do pussy lips because it won't let me do two words on some of them. Posterior. Oh, hello, Datvik. Welcome, welcome.
Posterior.
I wonder if it'll let me do camel toe. No, it won't let me do that. Ass. Ass. It'll let me do ass because it'll probably assume I mean donkey.
Ass.
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 Ass. Ass.
Ooh, let me see if I can do twat. Twat, that's a good one. Twat. Nope, it won't let me do twat.
Herpes.
Fair enough. Oink, oink. Crab louse. Oh, it won't let me do crab louse. Oh, it won't let me do venereal disease either. Let's try syphilis then. It should let me do syphilis.
Syphilis.
Ah. Ooh, let's try that word. Nope, it won't let me do that word, probably because it's too offensive. Moist. Whoa. Oink. Oink was a good one. Ooh. Boner. Let's see if I'll do boner. Boner.
Boner. Boner.
You're 3 grade over. Boys. That's the grade I got held back in. Ha ha. Wah, wah, wah. 1, 2, kick out. Ding, 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 I lost. Notifications. I appear to have ignored 2 of my notifications on accidental. Where I can't. Oh, those are just reminders because uploads. Moist. Oh my god. That dictionary.com tool is hilarious. Rubber ducky, you're the one who makes my bath time so much fun. Rubber ducky. Moist. Wheat. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Moist. Whew. It is already the 19th. Man, time is going by fast. It still feels like yesterday that I quit my job. Oh. Wheat. That's right, she did say that. Weed. Be back soon, 5:51 p.m. Oh, you're actually going to eat? I hope you eat well. See you later, Joe. I'm probably going to go to bed myself here in about a half an hour. It is almost 1 o'clock here, so I may leave soon myself. Oink oink. It's true. I used to tell him to do that. Oh my god. Ah. Oh my god, these activity worksheets are hysterical. Oh, moist. Moist. We will keep that between ourselves because I got held back in first grade, so moist. Pringles lid helps scratch the underarm itch really well. Moist. Wheat. Oh. Wheat. Moist. Oh, I kicked out. Wheat. Moist. Oh, crusty. Crusty, absolutely. Crusty kicker. Crusty liquor. Wheat. Wheat in the morning, wheat in the evening, wheat at supper time. Up next. Moist. Well, I only failed the grade because the nun was hot and I lifted her skirt. I only failed because I kept asking for my priest. Oh, I don't think I meant to say that. Moist. Ah. Well, I think I need to go to bed now because I am getting really tired really fast. Thank you for joining 2 days, 2 nights, this morning's random stream. I did not have any plans to stream, but I just did it because of the check person. LOL. Have a great night, everyone. I will see you some other time on another stream. See you later. You are welcome. Take care, everyone. Moist.